Happy Sunday, everybody. I'm crazy excited. I'm going to get ready with you guys. I have been busy color matching because tomorrow is the big day for my UK friends. When you guys jump on, say hello, say good morning. If you're in the UK, good afternoon. I know it's 10:37 where I live right now. And I know the UK is ahead of us by about 5 hours. I'm going to get ready with you guys today and show you, my simplified 3D cream makeup. It has been, ladies, a hot freaking minute for Saint to get to the UK, right? If you are interested in the makeup I've been using this makeup for over 3 years now. I found it, I was kind of searching because at the time, so I'll be 50 this year. And at the time, I was really struggling with, the makeup that I was using. My skin was changing, like all the things, right? I'm going to tie my hair back. I normally don't wear my hair when I do. Hey, good morning. Hey, guys. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Felice. Hey, Kim. How's it going? Hey, Natalie. Hey, Allie and Sandra. Oh my gosh, a bunch of you guys are up this morning. If you're in the UK, you're in the afternoon. Maybe you've already had lunch. This piece doesn't want to pin back correctly. I'm wearing Raquel Welch's Model Mode. And I've got a bunch of things to do today. It is Sunday. Our younger son is going back to school after the Christmas break. Our older son has been actually back at school for some time. But hey, good morning from Virginia. How are you guys? So I'm just going to get ready with you. At any time, if you guys would like my help getting color matched to my 3D cream all-in-one makeup palette, just drop the word finally or match, one or the other. Both of them will work. I will send you over both my color match form, a little bit of information about the UK launch that launches tomorrow. Hey, from Maryland, how are ya? So for those of you that are new to this makeup that I've been using, like I said, I've been using it for over 3 years. This was created, it was 2013. It was created by Cara Brooke. It's an American-based company that came to Canada. And up to this point, we've only been able to ship within Canada and the US. I am a Saint artist. I have been helping, thousands of women over the past 3 years with a custom color match. I can help take the guesswork out of picking the right shades for you. That's what I do. Hey, Kate from the UK. I know you've been waiting for ages. Hey, Helen from Mexico. Okay, so for those of you in Mexico and in Australia, we're coming for you next, okay? So again, this makeup was really created to simplify your routine. All of my makeup, except for my mascara, or in this case today, my fake eyelashes, are within this one customized palette. It's all cream based except for, some of our eyeshadows. We do have some cream eyeshadows. Majority of them are powder. But basically the premise is you're using multiple shades in one layer on your face to create the dimension and bring that youthful glow back. I'm going to start with my contour. And I'm going to show you in a way that, historically I did it. There are so many different ways to place and apply your makeup, but from a visual perspective, I'm going to put it on and then I'm going to blend it. When I'm doing my makeup like by myself without you guys, what I normally do is I just go from brush to face. But the reason why I'm going to place it like this is just to show you kind of where the shades go, right? I just placed my contour. I'm using olive contour today, and we all have natural shadows underneath our cheekbones, underneath our jawline, that type of thing. All contouring is doing is deepening those shadows that already exist. Because in comparison or opposed to traditional traditional liquid foundation where you put one color all over your face, what that tends to do is flatten us out, right? And we look a little bit flat, we look a little bit dull. What this multi-shades do is help to celebrate your natural beauty, what you already have, okay? So we have a bit of different terminology. These are called highlights. Think of these like your foundation and your concealer, okay? All of these shades, my contour, my highlights, all have coverage. And so I'm going in between these two shades here. And this palette is customized like for me and for my skin tone. Okay, this is what I help women do, is pick the right shades. If you were to go online, ladies, and pick the shades yourself, I guarantee you, you're going to pick shades that are too light, because the shades look much darker online than they do after they're blended out on our skin. And then conversely, hold on, let me just grab, sometimes when I move between shades, all I'll do is I'll take my, my paper towel here, and I'm just going to wipe it off. The shades look much darker online than they do after they're blended out on your skin. So what I can help you do is pick the best shades for you and for your skin tone. When you get my recommendations, I'm going to send them over via email and text. So you want to make sure that you've got, check your junk and spam. Sometimes it ends up in there. It would come from RealWigFun@gmail.com. And I'm going to make a recommendation. So I have placed my highlights, my main highlight, my accent highlight. Accent highlight is the lighter shade that I'm going to recommend for you. And that's going to be placed in the inner outer corner and kind of down the center of my face, because I want to lighten and brighten. Okay. So all I did before I came on here today was I did my eyes, and I have no other makeup on before I place this. So everything is within here. For those that are in the UK or that are new looking to get on board and try out this amazing cream makeup, I also make recommendations for brushes, okay? The two that I started with were these two. They are still my go-to. This is the blush and bronzer brush. This is the detail brush. Brushes matter in how your makeup's going to look, in the coverage that you get. So I can help with brush recommendations for you based on your needs. This makeup can be anything from light coverage to full coverage. It just depends on A, the application, and B, the brushes that you use. So the tools are really, really important. If you choose to place the makeup on your face like this and blend, one thing that I like to do is I like to take my Saint setting spray and just give your face a spritz, okay? That's gonna help do a couple of things. Number one, it's gonna help set your makeup. Number two, it's also gonna help with blending, okay? So I'm gonna take the small end of my blush and bronzer brush. One of the questions that I get at this point all the time is, Erin, how does it not all just like blend all together to be a muddy mess? And number one, you actually have such a small amount of product on your face or on your brush. Like if you go from brush to face, this is what I want you to do. Do you see the brush? I'm tapping into the brush, okay? Do you see what's on there? I'm using the smallest amount. So that's why it doesn't all kind of blend in to be a muddy mess. I do go from one color to the next. So right now I'm doing my main highlight, and you'll notice I'm stippling it into my skin. And this is a great tip for those of us with maturing skin. You are better to stipple, meaning this motion versus this motion, okay? So if you stipple into your skin, this makeup feels like a second skin. When I was searching 3.5 years ago for a new makeup solution that would work for me and for my maturing skin, I had a few really key criteria, okay? Sorry, I'm just checking the messages there. Somebody has asked, how do you get a color match? Just drop the word match or finally. And I set up finally for my UK friends. It doesn't matter. Anybody can drop it in there because it's taken Saint a hot minute to get to the UK. And when I say UK, so I don't want to miss anybody, England, Scotland, Wales, North Ireland, all shipping in all of those areas. So I'll back up. When I was searching for makeup 3.5 years ago to find a solution that best worked for me, I had a few key criteria. Number one, had to be easy. It had to feel light, because I've never been somebody that loves the feeling of heavy makeup on my face. That's not me. I don't like that. I like to be able to smooth out my skin tone. I like to be able to celebrate the things that I've already got. Like, for example, and we all have things that we love about our face. And if you don't, I want you to go to the mirror and take a look. And today you're going to find something that you absolutely love, because there's beauty in all of us. I personally like my cheekbones. No, I have not had filler. I just am blessed that my mom and dad had good cheekbones. So do I. But I have lost volume in my cheeks as I've aged, for sure. So contouring underneath my cheekbones helps to celebrate those with an illusion of popping them forward, because you've got a shadow underneath your cheekbone. Sorry, my dog starts barking. Okay, I'm going to take the small end of the detail brush. I like having a smaller, do you see how, like, this side is smaller? Sometimes I will use my smudge brush. It's even smaller still than this end, to be able to get into the small points. And did you notice like how little product accent highlight I put here and here? I'm not like, gone are the days where, for me, and frankly for anybody with maturing skin, is going to be well served by putting a whole bunch of concealer underneath your eyes, like in a triangle. You're putting too much product, and any product, regardless of the product that you use, is going to settle into fine lines and wrinkles if you're using too much. So what I love about this cream makeup is that because it's heavily pigmented, I don't need a lot, right? So I'm using the smallest amount. I'm placing in the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye, okay? I like to put a little bit of lightness around my nose because I get sometimes a little bit of redness there. And so that's what I'm doing. Now, if you would like to lighten this up even further, I can help you with color correction. So, Saint has a product called Demi, and they are cream color correctors. When I color match you, I can help you with color correction if that's something that you are interested in. I'm just going to blend out that accent highlight on my forehead here, and you'll notice I've left my contour to last. I'm going to take the flat end of the detail brush, and when you contour, let me do this side. When you contour underneath your cheek, you're just pushing in and pushing up. So you're just deepening the shadow underneath your cheekbone that already exists, okay? I'm gonna do it quickly on this side, and you'll notice I have not layered any products, right? My highlights, my two highlights, and my contour were all placed sort of strategically, so therefore I'm not putting a lot of product on my face and layering product, because typically when we are getting older, when we get older, when you place layer upon layer of product on, you tend to accentuate the texture on our face, and texture makes us look older. My wig is sliding back. Hold on. Pause, please. There we go. Okay, let me just pin this back. So honestly, using the highlights and the contour is as easy as what I just did here. Okay, the next step that I love to do, hold on. Guys, these nails, I have to get them done. They're so long, I can't even do anything with them. They're ridiculous. I can't wait to get them shortened. Okay, cream bronzer is one of my favorite steps because it's going to bring back life to my skin. If you've never tried cream bronzer, it's the absolute bomb. So back to the blush and the bronzer brush, I'm going to take this big fluffy end. Any brush that, I digress, hold on. Any brush that has like fluffy bristles like this is going to give you lighter coverage versus this is called Saint's Buff Brush. Like if you said to me, Erin, I like full coverage, then I would recommend, one of the brushes I would recommend for you is this Buff Brush because it's got shorter, denser bristles. This type of a brush is going to give you fuller coverage. Okay, back to bronzer. Dipping in my fluffy end into, this is Bella bronzer. We have a number of different bronzers. Tan Lines is beautiful for those of you with really light skin tone. This is Bella bronzer. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think Bella is probably the most versatile color that so many different women can wear from Saint. Okay, so I'm just warming up my skin from where I normally get sun-kissed. I get that question a lot. Erin, where do I put bronzer? Think about when you go out in the sun or you're lucky enough to go on vacation and spend some time at the beach. You're just warming up your skin, okay? That's bronzer. And you can put, so everything is in here. My lip and cheek colors, I have one here. I have one here. On this side, I have some more lip and cheek options. I have my eyeshadows. I have my, this is actually a tile for eyeshadow. So when you move from one color to the next, you just take your brush and you wipe it off like this. So you're not transferring colors from one to the next. This is feather blotting dust. So if you tend to get a little bit oily, maybe in your T-zone, you want to tampen down a bit of that shine. This is new. This is Saint's feather blotting dust. It's different if you're aware of Saint's vanilla dust setting powder. It's different in that it doesn't mattify as much as the vanilla dust does. So if you like to tampen a bit of that shine, but you don't want to mattify it, then this feather blotting dust is really beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go into, this is Madrid. While I'm sharing this with you and on the topic of lip and cheek colors, Saint has always had a lip and cheek collection. So it's like it's 8 different lip and cheek colors. But they've updated them. And when you buy the collection together, you save, I think I did the math, I think it's like 31%. So it's a huge savings. That is available, and they just updated the shades. And frankly, they did such a good job. So you can find those in my link under collections. And it's 8 lip and cheek colors. It's over 30% off. So I'm mixing, this is Desert Sunset and Madrid. I like a bit of an ombre cheek. So there we go. If you guys have not tried, like cream blush, cream bronzer, you got to try it out. And then I can use that obviously on my lips as well. So I'll use Madrid on my lips. I can't talk while I do this. Okay. Paper towel. There you go. And then finally, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my illuminator. I'll take my hair down because it looks a little bit crazy. This is rose gold illuminator. We have a ton of different illuminators. This is rose gold illuminator. And the purpose of an illuminator is to catch that light. So one of the questions I get a lot is, Erin, how do you get that glow? 1, it's my skincare. 2, it's the cream makeup. And this illuminator can really help to add a pop and a glow to your skin. So put it on the high points of your cheekbones if you wish. I like putting it like I did down the center of my nose, kind of like an exclamation mark like this. Now, what you may notice is I did not contour my nose. Contouring is completely optional. But what I will tell you is that for some women, they say to me, Erin, my makeup doesn't look, quite the same or as good as yours does. And when I talk to them, it's because they're skipping the contour. That dimension, you're taking away that dimension that naturally already exists. So my job here is to help you, A, pick the right shades, B, show you how to use it, and C, be here for any questions. So when I color match you, I'm going to send you a link to your own custom palette. You can choose what you want in there, what you don't want in there. The other thing is each of these are magnetic. So you don't need to buy a whole new palette. You just replace these tins as you run through them. And because they are so heavily pigmented, this product lasts forever, okay? You're using the smallest amount of it. My second job after I color match you, after you purchase from me, I send you easy how-to videos, and you have my personal cell to contact me anytime you need me. So anyways, I'm super excited for my friends in the UK. For those of you not in the UK that have had your eye on the Saint 3D cream makeup, ladies, it was as easy as that. It feels light. It feels like a second skin. I don't look like I have a mask on. I'm still me, but I think better, slightly better. So that was my goal 3.5 years ago when I was looking for a makeup solution. I found it. It's my ride or die, and I would love for you to try it. Okay? Comment, match, or finally, and I will help you out. Have a great day. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Bye.